In this video, I'm gonna walk you through why you need a consistency calendar, how to set one up, and then how to utilize it for the best results possible. I got the idea to start a consistency calendar in July from Jordan Sye. I know I've listened to one of his podcasts before. I know he does it, but I never thought about doing it or having my clients do it at all before I had 5 or 6 days in May of this year where I overate. And then I remembered back to his podcast where he said a consistency calendar could help. So I thought I'd try that out, and it helped tremendously to look back on, and I'll show you guys why you might need it and why you might want to try it now. Here are 4 reasons that you might want to try to use a consistency calendar starting today or tomorrow. Number 1, if you've been struggling to see results or be consistent. Number 2, if you want to create more accountability. Number 3, if you want to know how good it feels to rack up green check marks or how shit it feels to rack up red X's. And then number 4, if you're one of the people that said you're not seeing results and you're not being consistent right now, or maybe you are being consistent but you're not seeing results, number 4 is use this to see if you're actually being consistent or you're just bullshitting yourself. All right, now let's go over what you'll need and how to set it up. Firstly, you're gonna need a physical calendar that you can hold in your hands and put on your wall or your desk. I'll link below a $12 one I got off Amazon that's 18 months long from the time that you buy it. If that's not up, just go do a search on Amazon, but I'll link that one down below for 12 bucks. And then you'll also need just 1 pen or 1 marker, but ideally you want 2 markers or pens that are contrasting colors so it's easy to see whether you have green checks or red X's, as you'll see in a second here. Next up is choosing a goal. What is the goal of this consistency calendar? Is it going to be calories, steps, calories and protein, workouts? For me, I use it for 4 things. My 4 workouts I do each week, my calories every day, my protein every day, and my steps every day, or going on a daily walk every day. I'd suggest if you're just starting out to just do calories and protein, or just do a walk, or just do working out, and then upgrade from there. But again, the best thing that you could do is start with just calories and protein, because that's going to be the most important if you're trying to lose weight. Now, when do you get that check? When should you put a green check on a day? So you get a green check if you hit the goal, whatever your target is, right? So how we just talked about, for me, it was going on a daily walk, getting my workout in if it's one of my workout days, hitting my calorie goal, and hitting my protein goal. If I don't do one of those things, I'll draw a red X. But if I do all of those things, green check. Just one of those things becomes a red X. Now do the same for you, whatever that is. Maybe you're choosing the calories and protein. Now if you hit your calories but don't hit your protein, that's a red X. If you hit your protein but don't hit your calories, that's a red X. But if you hit both, that is a green check. Now let's go over how you can get the most out of your consistency calendar. So step 1, you need to remember how good it feels to get a check, how good it feels to rack up checks. And then you also have to remember how shit it feels to, at the end of the day, or maybe you wake up in the morning and you fill it out and you put an X, right? You need to remember how shit that feels, how terrible you feel there. And then maybe you racked up a couple X's in a row. You have to remember how shit it feels to do that. And then also think back to how good it feels to get the greens in a row, right? Multiple green checks in a row. And then always think back to those feelings when you are on a streak of either one. Like after 14 green checks in a row, you're gonna feel your fork. If not, you'll be definitely proud of yourself. And then if you get a 14 red X's in a row, I guarantee you're gonna be absolutely devastated and depressed that you let yourself give up on yourself for 14 days in a row. And then at the end of the month, you're gonna calculate your percentage. So for July, I was 87% consistency. For the best results possible, you're gonna want a minimum of 80% consistency. Optimal would be 85 to 95% consistent 100% of the time, but minimum, absolute minimum to see results every month is 80%. So how do you calculate this consistency percent, right? You count up how many days were in that month. July had 31 days, and then you count how many red X's you had. So for July, I had 1, 2, 3, 4 red X's. So you would subtract that from the days in the month. So 31 minus 4, let me just get my calculator. 27. Now you divide 27 by the days in the month, so 31 for July. Let me just use my calculator again. And that's 0.87, so that's 87%. Do that each and every month and aim to be a minimum of 80% consistent every single month, and you will be seeing results. And what you can do also is the days that you have red X's, think why you got them, right? What made you get that red X? Did you miss out on your calories? If so, ask yourself some questions. Are your calories too low? Are you drinking too much alcohol or going out way too much? Are you not creating a plan for social events? Are you making sure that in your fridge, you have foods that make sense for your goals each and every week? Once you find out what caused that red X or what led to you getting a red X, you can then create a plan to prevent that in the future or just make you much more able and much more equipped to handle that obstacle in the future. Although sometimes you might just mess up or overeat, because that does happen, and that's completely fine as long as you just get back on track. Let me know down in the comments if you're gonna try this today. Make sure you go buy 2 contrasting markers or pens and then a physical calendar. It has to be physical. That's gonna be the best way to do it. And then let me know if you're trying this. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, comment something down below, and subscribe for weekly videos. Also, thank you guys for over 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I appreciate that greatly, and I'm definitely not gonna slow down on making content anytime soon.